Boston University, GRE was optional. SOP was the most difficult part because for every college we have to make changes accordingly. Boston University is pretty expensive. You don't get any fully funded scholarship. College has 3 to 4 career fairs in a year. Every student to save money here. So I would suggest everyone to apply as soon as possible.
Hello everyone, welcome to College Dunia Study Abroad. My name is Anshika and today we have with us Aditya who has completed his Masters in Computer Science from Boston University. Hi Aditya, welcome to the channel.
Hi Anshika, thanks for having me here.
Could you please begin by providing a brief background about yourself?
Sure. So my name is Aditya Malik and I recently graduated from Boston University. I did my Masters in Computer Science and before that, I did my BTech from Jaypee Institute of Information Technology from Noida, and my major was computer science in that as well. After my BTech, I worked for 2 years in Tata Consultancy Services as an assistant system engineer, and then I came here for my master's, and now I'm working in Office Depot as a software developer.
That's great. So, what were the colleges that you applied to? And how did you choose Boston University?
So I applied to around 8 universities, in which I applied to Santa Clara University, San Jose State University, Illinois Institute of Technology, University of Illinois at Chicago, Boston University, Indiana University, Northeastern University, and New York University. And out of these, I got 4 admits. And those were from San Jose State University, Santa Clara, UIC, and Boston University. And of course, I had to choose Boston University.
So why did you choose Boston? Because SJSU is also is in California, which is also a hub of tech. So
yeah, so the main reason to choose Boston University was the location, Boston itself. It is in close proximity to Harvard and MIT. So that was one of the reasons.
Okay. How was the application process? Did you submit the GRE scores or was it optional for you? How much did you score in the GRE and the TOEFL?
Yes, so for Boston University, GRE was optional, but I had given GRE, so I submitted my score. I got 313 in GRE and I also gave TOEFL, in which I scored 101.
Okay. And you had the typical 1 SOP and 2 or 3 LOR thing?
Yeah, so 3 LORs were mandatory and 1 SOP, obviously. I think SOP was the most difficult part because for every college we have to make changes accordingly. And I had 3 LORs. 1 was from my manager from TCS and 2 were from my undergrad professors.
So how is the course structured at Boston University? Is it divided into, is there a number of credits you have to complete? How is it divided into the semesters?
Yeah, so here we have to complete for computer science general degree, we have to complete 10 courses, which is equivalent to 40 credits. And in one semester, we can take at most 4 subjects. As an international student, we can only be a part-time, full-time student. We have to take more than 2 subjects. More than 2, 3 or 4 subjects, basically every semester we have to take.
Okay. What is the tuition fee for the whole course?
So Boston University is pretty expensive. For one full-time semester, a student has to pay $30,000. That is just the tuition fee. This does not include the health insurance or your living expenses and stuff. So I paid for the whole duration of the course. I paid around $70,000 just tuition fee.
Did you get any scholarships or any assistantships by the college? Are there anything available? Is there anything available?
We have a lot of on-campus jobs available for students. Like 95% of the students are enrolled in a job, be it teaching assistantship, graded positions, graduate assistantships, and research assistants. And the minimum wage is around $15.75. That's what you get, but you don't get any fully funded scholarship from the college itself or from any professors because the tuition fee is very high, so they do not fund.
Got it. I mean, it's expensive in contrast to our university where, being a TA or an RA pays you full time. I mean, they give you the whole tuition fee. So what is the monthly expense for you? I mean, say rent and groceries.
I stayed in the college dormitory, which is basically an apartment apartment style dormitory. We have a private room and a private bathroom. So I am paying $875 for that per month. And people are living off campus as well. They are paying more than me, like around $900 without utilities.
Okay.
And there are some students who are sharing rooms as well. And they are paying around $450.
To divide the fee.
All in all, Boston is very expensive. And for groceries, I would say it's around $200 to $300 a month.
So, I mean, it's good to divide the rent as two people can share. So it's divided into two people. Yeah. So, how are the career fairs and networking events in your university? How does the college help in grabbing a full time, or did you get any help from the university?
So the college is very helpful with regards to getting jobs and stuff. We have a separate department called the career development for students. So they help with our resumes. They have mock interviews, and actually they are very helpful with those stuff. And coming to career fairs, our college has like 3 to 4 career fairs in a year. And they have companies like eBay, Yahoo, and Epic Healthcare. They're all a part of those career fairs. And for me, for me as a computer scientist, I was looking for a software development job. So there were a lot of companies.
Okay.
And yeah, the college is very helpful when it comes to jobs.
That's great. So you said that you got a full-time offer. You're working in Office Depot full-time currently. So was it through the university's event, or you applied on your own?
No. So how I got into Office Depot is through the internship. I did my internship in Office Depot in the summer for 3 months, and they gave me a full-time offer after that. And I applied through LinkedIn. Office Depot did not come to my college. They have their separate thing. So that's how LinkedIn helped me a lot. Yeah.
That's great. How is the experience in Boston University? Some good or bad experiences you've had, or something peculiar about it?
I really like Boston University. I had a really good experience here, and the course structure is very nice, and it's like updated with all the new technologies. They're focused on that. All the professors, they're really good and very helpful. Most professors in my college, they work in organizations. They also like refer students to their companies. And we are, as I said earlier, that we are close to Harvard and MIT, so we are allowed to attend their events. So that's a really big plus. Another thing that I really like about BU is that we have a really good mix of ethnicities here. So it's a really good culture.
That's great. So how many Indians are there? What's the percentage of the ethnicities?
So I would say mostly you will find for CS or any technical course, you'll find around 40% Indians, 40% like Chinese Asians, including Japanese and Koreans, and the rest would be either Russians or Europeans. So it's a pretty good mix.
Okay, that's good to know, because most CS degrees in US are dominated by Indian students. Yeah. So are there any suggestions for young aspirants who are looking to come to BU for a CS degree, say?
Yes, I would suggest every student to save money here, because as I said, it's super expensive. So the best thing would be to complete the courses in 1.5 years, as I did. Here we can be a part-time student in summer and the last semester as well. And we have to pay the fee according to the course and credits. So I took a course in summer, and because of that, I was also a part-time student in my final semester, which saved me a lot of money. I saved around $20,000 by leveraging this. So I would suggest everyone to estimate the cost before joining the university.
Got it. So do you think it's like you did a summer internship in summer and you also did a course? Do you think it was manageable to do it, and do a lot of people opt for this? Or I mean, are 4 courses manageable per semester?
I would say the 4 courses are manageable. With a part-time, I did a part-time job as well, full 20 hours. So I think it is manageable. Yes. If you manage your time correctly, you'll be able to nail it. Yeah.
For sure. So where did you work part-time, if you could provide more information on that?
Sure. So I was working as an IT technician in my college. So basically my work was to provide laptops and fix problems for professors and the admin staff in my university, and it was one of the most highest paying job. They paid me around $22 per hour. So I worked there for a year and a half.
That's good to know. Also, any suggestions or tips to have a full-time role as you're working in Office Depot and the market is really bad in the current situation?
Right. The current situation is very bad. So I would suggest everyone to apply as soon as possible. Like, check the graduation date whenever you're graduating. And I would say 8 months before that, you should start applying to companies. And you should be, at that time, you should be ready for an interview.
Yep.
Like for software developers, we have to go through Lead Code and a lot of other coding platforms. So I would say you should be ready for that.
Great. So, any last minute advice or anything that you want to share with students?
No, I think that was all from my side.
Perfect. It was great talking to you too, Aditya. I hope you have a nice day.
You too. Great talking to you.